Hi, as we're starting week 6 here, I'm really pleased with the coaching program and what God's doing, and we're seeing some change in some of the children, which I'm sure is encouraging to many of you. I get excited when I see change in the lives of children, and it's just God's grace pouring through us. So I just want to remind you to step back and look and see that a heart-based approach is better than anything that's out there. God designed the heart. He knows how the heart changes. We're tapping into that resource and understanding God a little bit better in our own lives, and we're passing grace on to families. So that's what we do. Now, I want you to know that as we move into week number 6, we're dealing with emotions. Now, note that it's in week number 6. We didn't start dealing with emotions in week number 1. Directly. We worked on the instruction routine and the break and the positive conclusion the first 3 weeks, because those things often help reduce emotional intensity in both parents and children. In fact, by the time we get to week 6, some parents are saying, well, that's not really my issue now, and now I'm dealing with sibling conflict or something else. And so we're able to go on, but that's because they've created an infrastructure inside of the child's heart that allows them to manage their emotional challenges a little better. But in some cases, children still have some emotional issues and need to be working on those. So that is what we do in week 6. And so you're going to be able to take advantage of a number of resources. I'll not only have what's available in the program, I'll throw some other ideas in here as I have already that will guide you. I'll give you some ideas about dealing with anger and anxiety and sadness, the 3 big emotions that we experience. All of that's coming this week. So I encourage you to use the material to explore this areas of emotions. We'll talk about it some more as we go. Now, there's a couple things I want to share with you. One, you need to know that your parents will lose access to the online program that they're involved in because they didn't pay for it. In the future, when your parents that you work with pay to work with you, they will pay $50 for the parent portal to work with you. And when they do, they'll have it perpetually. They'll keep it forever. These parents that you're working with now, they didn't pay for it. They're going to lose it unless they pay $50. So you'll want to let them know that, and there's a special code that you use that allows them to access this. Instead of paying $200 for the parent portal, they only pay $50. They can access and have it ongoing. It's a real good tool that they can use in their lives as they continue on. Some of your parents will want that. You'll want to share that with them so that they can access it should they want to keep it going after 30 days after the program is over. That's when they're going to lose it. 30 days after the program is over. Okay, so that's one thing I want you to know about. Second thing, we have a lot of resources at the National Center for Biblical Parenting you're going to want to probably check out. ThrivingKidsConnection.com, you're going to want to know about that because that's where we're developing solutions. And one of the things we're working on is electronics addiction and a whole webinar, and all that's going to come out this fall probably. And the people in Thriving Kids Connection, they're the ones who are helping to design that. I also support the people who are in Thriving Kids Connection by working with them with their clients. So one of the coaches who hasn't had a client for a long time just got 2 of them from the National Center for Biblical Parenting. And he says, okay, I need help here. I says, well, I do support people in Thriving Kids Connection. He says, oh, I'm a part of that. I forgot about that. So I'm giving him feedback and help. And I'll even meet with his parent as I do in the coaching program because he's a part of Thriving Kids Connection. So you'll want to know about that. It's just a great group of people that are interacting about these biblical tools and how to use them. I'm even putting stuff in there about marriage now, marriage exercises that I'm using at my church once a month and giving those because there's a heart-based approach to dealing with marriage. That's a whole other subject that's not our specialty, but that's all in Thriving Kids Connection. Keep that in mind. Also, one of the benefits that you have, should you desire to go through this whole training again? Some people say, wow, I learned a lot, but I want to do this again. The training was really helpful, interacting. I need more confidence. You can do that. It costs $200 instead of the $600 to go through the program again. And I'm teaching it in September 13th. So if you're interested in going through it a second time, just let me know, and I'll give you a code for that so you can get in at the discounted rate. Or you can, in the future, if you want to do it in January. I do it 3 times a year. And it's always exciting to see what's going to happen in that program. Already in September, I've got coaches from Latvia, in there, and I think I got a coach from Malaysia going to be in there. We'll see what the Lord does. It's always people from across the world that spice it up a little bit so we can see what's happening. But certainly a lot of them are from the United States. So, hey, I'm looking forward to this week. If there's anything I can do for you in the coaching program, I like it that people are tagging me in their posts so I can see specifically my name. I'm reading everything that's in there. But if I miss something, just be sure to ask me. And then I just want to make sure you are getting the maximum amount out of this program that you can get in this 8-week period of time. Week 6 this week. Enjoy it. And let's see what the Lord does in the lives of the families of the people we're working with. God bless you. Have a great week.